Promotions, Cellular Solutions, by New Skin, Gianna Moore's Pizza, Hauser Furniture, Peterson Financial, Steubenville Bakery, by the Thomas Auto Centers, JC Pest Control, Rehab Plus on Sunset, Capital Recovery, by TS Electric, Windfall Fundraising, P&L Tree Service, by Ace Optical, Deanna Company, IBEW Local 246, by the Village Sleep Center, National Colloid Company, The Target Shop, by Spud's Parkview Inn, Testa Machine Company, Bird's Hot Dogs, also by M&M True Value Hardware, Transmart USA, Apollo Restoration, the Wintersville Trophy Shop, Naval Spaghetti House, Thrifty Hertz Napa, and of course AT&T on Sunset. A very good Tuesday evening, everyone, and welcome to Steubenville. Jim Huggins, Ryan Nolan, Dan Swish Vogel. Dan almost had his name changed in the pregame, but I bailed on that one. So
he's being mean.
Dan's being mean, by the way. He's been mean since we got here. So we were going to switch his name to Dan something else. Yeah,
look at that. We're
something else.
Live.
But we decided against that. And tonight's matchup, a team last year got into the Final Four. The Meadowbrook Colts had a great record. A longtime head coach there is Lou Tolza. Mel Pazut, one of my teachers from Mingo High School way back when, is one of his assistant coaches. And 12-4 this year. They haven't had the kind of year that they probably expected. Still got a lot of talent on this team, and this should be a pretty good matchup.
Yeah, I would say so. This is Meadowbrook is perennially a very good basketball team, and they're they bring a lot of athletes into the Crimson Center tonight. We saw Big Red last week against Indian Creek, and Big Red is a team that likes to kind of get out there and run, but they can also just slow it down if they really need to. But we don't know the physicality of Meadowbrook, but we know that Big Red is rather physical.
Yeah, Steubenville checking in right now with a record of 13-2. Meadowbrook at 12-4. In Meadowbrook's 12 wins, they are averaging 59.3 points per game, giving up 41.9. In their 4 losses, and 2 of those have come to Dover. One is to New Philadelphia, who was ranked 11th in the last state rankings, and the other one to Coshocton, who they end up beating badly the next time they played them. They lost to Coshocton 40-36, beat them on the rebound 61-35. In their 4 losses, they're only scoring 34 points a game and giving up 41. So they're giving up the same amount of points, but they're scoring 25 points less per game in their losses than they are in their wins.
Yeah, that's a pretty big differential, and it's just a matter of obviously by what you're looking at on paper, which Meadowbrook team shows up tonight. If it's the Meadowbrook team that we're accustomed to seeing over the years, they shoot the 3 pretty well, and they're not afraid to put it in the air. So it'll be interesting to see how Steubenville handles a Meadowbrook team that's in here tonight, and riding a hot hand, I suppose.
Their starting guards are all 5'9", 5'10". Their 2 big men are 6'5" and 6'4". Steubenville, meanwhile, we know has 5 guys that are 6'3" or better.
Right.
And their most potent player is, of course, Josh Zimmerman, who lit it up the other night against Indian Creek for 27. He stands about 6'1".
Yes. And I think we're going to get ready for the national anthem.
Our officials for tonight's ball game are T.J. Brancazu, who we saw at the Indian Creek girls game last night. Donnie Madzia, the longtime coach years ago at Buckeye West, I think it was. And Jake Walgate is our 3rd official, as they have wheeled down the flag from the ceiling that was donated last week through the Biasi family. And we will pause now for our national anthem. Well, the Big Red and the Colts. Let's take a timeout. We'll be back with your starting lineups and tonight's tip-off after these messages.
Everhart Bow Funeral Home, they believe you should take care of your loved ones while you still can. Pre-planning at Everhart Bove ensures that your family won't have to worry about the stress of final arrangements during this most difficult time. More importantly, they won't have to worry about how they'll pay for it. Visit Everhart Bove Funeral Home today and discover all the affordable options available. Everhart Bove Funeral Home, Wintersville, Richmond, and Burgolds. Sudden fire, storm, or water damage can leave you feeling helpless. A disaster does not have to disrupt your life or business. With Apollo Professional Cleaning and Restoration, you are assured the fastest response guaranteed, 24/7, 365, to any emergency. Apollo Restoration's trained and certified staff uses only state-of-the-art equipment to restore and safeguard your property. In the wake of disaster, think Apollo Restoration. Don't be fooled by the amateurs. You can expect the best from your community's restoration company. Apollo Restoration. Remember, 264-6400, 264-6400. This internet broadcast is being brought to you by the AT&T Wireless High-Speed Data Network. It's 4G LTE, the fastest data network. Soon, 5G. Home wireless data is also available. See us at AT&T on Sunset.
You've made the smart choice, the right choice. You're listening to the Sports Authority, Ohio Valley Sports Online. We appreciate you following us. Hit the follow button. And thanks again.
Well, we're set to tip it away. Calvin Bickerstaff will go against number 23, Addie Black, at center circle. And the tip is controlled. That's still bouncing around. Finally picked up by Meadowbrook. They got a guy out there all by himself. He goes up and lays it off the glass and in. That is number 5, Peyton Neff, who gets the first bucket of the ball game.
And a turnover by Big Red already.
So they bring it across the timeline. And Davis Black, number 22. The other Black is number 23, Addie Black. They'll send it down in the corner. Roundtree guarding. Big Red starts off in a man-to-man. Neff gets it out to McCall. John McCall, bounce pass down underneath. Trying to turn around, nothing there. They go back into the middle, swing it down, out to the left side. Trying to penetrate is number 5, Neff. They keep swinging around the Black. He goes into the lane, goes up, no good. Rebound taken down by Roundtree as he blocked the shot.
Yeah, Roundtree was right in position.
Nice pass underneath the Bickerstaff. Can't get it to go, tips it out, and it's picked up by Zimmerman. Starting lineup for the Red, number 3, Ryan Rouse, a 6-foot senior. Number 4, Jordan Wallace, a 5'11 senior. As the pass goes into Roundtree, he can't get it. Save by Rouse to Zimmerman. McCall guarding him. Rouse goes in a paint jumper from about 8 off the rim, no good. Slapped around and knocked out of bounds. It'll be Meadowbrook basketball.
Whew, time to catch our breath.
Right. Calvin Bickerstaff, 6'4 junior, number 11. Number 12, Josh Zimmerman, a 6'1 senior. And number 15, James Roundtree, a 6'3 senior. For Meadowbrook, number 1, John McCall, 5'10 junior. Number 5, Peyton Neff, who has the basketball. Peyton Neff is a senior. Number 2, Dylan Webster, a 6'2 senior. And there's a pass in the right corner, shot up and good. And nailing it. Swish. What number is he?
4. I thought he said 4.
As Zimmerman comes down. Zimmerman off the glass, too strong. Rebound by Bickerstaff, puts it in, and a foul.
Good job, Calvin Bickerstaff. Established position underneath. Got the errant shot and tipped it right back in, and Steubenville's on the board.
There isn't a 4. There's a 5, and I think it's 2. Webster that got that bucket.
I think you're right.
4-2. Bickerstaff for the conventional three-point play. Too strong off the back of the rim, and a rebound pulled down by Neff. Probably one of the smaller guys out there got it.
Whoa.
Get it off to Addie Black. Comes across the timeline to Webster. Bounce pass underneath to McCall. Back out to Webster. Webster back out to McCall at the top. They'll swing it around the outside to Black. Neff for a deep 3. Air ball. Nothing but net. And Wallace has the ball almost stolen from him.
Nothing but the bottom of the net on the wrong side.
Big red and white jerseys, black and red stripes on the side. Big Red on the front in red, trimmed in black. Meanwhile, the Colts, brown shorts, brown jerseys, white numerals trimmed in orange.
A little old school with the sleeves.
Yeah. There's a shot by Wallace, no good. Rebound underneath by Bickerstaff. Spin move, nowhere to go. Gives it off to Zimmerman. He swings it out, and Wallace wasn't expecting it. He threw a bullet at him and went out of bounds. 5:37 to go here in the first, 4-2. Meadowbrook on top. They check in with a record of 12-4, as we mentioned. Steubenville at 13-2. Webster with Roush guarding him, back out to McCall. Give it off to Neff. Neff gives it to Black. Better
almost
not dribble.
A double dribble.
Better not dribble again. To get it back to Neff. Neff gives it to Addie Black. Down to Davis Black. Back out to Neff. Has it knocked away. Trying to hustle with Zimmerman. Couldn't get to it. McCall with the ball. McCall goes in the paint. Swings it out. Davis Black's open for three. Got it. They turn around and said something to somebody on the Big Red bench.
That was a high arcing three.
Yeah, so he gets the triple. And it's a 7-2 lead. There's a dump down to Bickerstaff. Bickerstaff got hammered. Gets the bucket anyways. No foul. He's got all four.
Bickerstaff has started this game a little bit better than he did last week against Indian Creek.
Yeah, a little bit looks like a better attitude adjustment. He looks formidable first few times down there, getting the ball and aggressively going to do. Here comes Neff, and Neff gets a nice scoop shot in the lane for two. He's got four. Swinging around to Wallace, was open for three, didn't take it. Back out on top to Zimmerman, being guarded by Webster. 4:15 to go in the first.
You mentioned Zimmerman had a great game against Indian Creek last week and trying to repeat the performance.
He's at the Wallace. Wallace goes in the paint, out of control, but he got a foul luckily. Foul is on Dylan Webster, and that is his second foul already. He'll check out of the ball game, and checking in will be number 13, Zach Rusnak, a 5'10 junior, and also Nico Bracone checks in for Steubenville. He'll be raining some threes with Nico. Looking, Zimmerman inbounds the Bickerstaff. Top of the key, gives it off to Roush. I thought they were going to do a give and go, give it to Bickerstaff, and right back to Zimmerman.
That's what it looked like. It was there.
Yeah, didn't throw it to him, though. Zimmerman out on top with Singleton guarding him. Maybe looking to go one-on-one, gives it off to Bickerstaff right side. Back out to Rouse, gives it to Zimmerman. Zimmerman, top of the key, lets it fly, got it.
Quick off the dribble, Zimmerman knocks down a mid-range jumper.
They got a nice jumper. Goes up there with confidence. Neff with the basketball, has it knocked away by Roundtree. I think they need to switch guys there.
Well, that's a big mismatch for Meadowbrook at this point.
Davis Black to McCall, top of the key, about 3 feet behind to give it to Neff. He goes in the paint, and he's rejected by a couple of guys. Roundtree and Zimmerman were taking turns.
Yeah, three Big Red defenders there, and you were going to call a foul, but there wasn't one.
Yeah.
Luckily, we don't have the whistles.
Yeah. Davis Black will inbound. Looking, lobbing up on top to Rusnak, who just came in the game. Swinging around the net. Left-hand dribble, gives it off to Rusnak. Back to McCall, left side. Zimmerman guards him. Back out to Addie Black. Roundtree switched over to him now. Just kind of working her way around the perimeter. Nothing going on. 3-minute mark. 9-6. McCall, he's open for three. The lefty lets it fly. Too strong off the back of the rim. Rebound by Roundtree. Gets it off to Zimmerman. It was almost stolen. Zimmerman goes into the paint, lays it off the glass. Got it, and the foul. It'll go against McCall.
And now we see the presence of Zimmerman early on in this game. We have to give a quick hello to Steubenville High School Principal Ted Gorman. Not here at the game tonight, but he's listening in. So, Ted, hope your night's going well, and we appreciate all you do for us here at Ohio Valley Sports Online.
I texted Teddy earlier today, let him know we were coming. Zimmerman's conventional three-point shot is good. He's got 5 all of a sudden, then we're tied at 9. 2:44 in the first. McCall, as Big Red picks up on a 2-1-2 press. They get it across the timeline to McCall. McCall goes into the paint, sends it out to Neff. He'll let it fly for 3 left side. Got it.
Swish.
I was just waiting.
Drew all the action to the middle of the middle of the paint, and he was out there wide open.
7 points for Neff here in the first.
That's what Meadowbrook likes to do. They like to get the action into the middle of the floor, and their perimeter guys, we mentioned it, they didn't shoot very well in pregame, but they shoot well when the lights come on.
And when you go on the road, you think you get out a lot earlier to try and get acclimated, not only to the floor and the bucket, but also to the depth. I'll get a couple of shout outs here as a foul is called, offensive foul.
I don't know about that one. That was a pretty darn good acting job by Neff.
We want to give a shout out to my cousin Rick Miller down in Kapolei, Hawaii, tuning in today. He said he's enjoying a nice, beautiful day off. Looking forward to a great game there.
Every day's a day off in Hawaii.
Right, exactly. 2:02 to go here in the first. As Meadowbrook swings it around with a 3-point lead, just under 2 minutes. McCall out on top. McCall drives, looking for some shot room. He doesn't have it. A rebound by Roundtree. Kind of intimidated by Bickerstaff. They throw it all the way down. Roush is open, gets the basketball, throws it up, and a travel. They hit the ball on the arm. He thought he hit him on the ball. He thought they could hit on the arm. So when he hit the ball, he just lost control and had to take a walk.
Yeah, it was close to him even getting it off. But needless to say, they turned it over. So Neff's going to bring the ball up the floor for Meadowbrook, guarded by Zimmerman.
1:35 to go now in the first. They'll give it to Rusnak. Swings it around the net. Bounce pass inside. Looking for Davis Black. He swings it over the corner. Rusnak's open for three. That's short. Tapped away. Picked up by Neff. He puts it up and in. Neff was in the right place at the right time.
I was just going to say, Johnny on the spot.
And they lead at 14-9 on 5 straight. There's a pass that's intercepted by Davis Black. He was looking for Bickerstaff, who was cutting in. Well, we hit the 1 minute mark. Neff goes all the way in, lays it off the glass and in. They forgot where he was at. He's got 11 already.
I think Big Red's a little shocked right now.
Timeout by Coach Haney. 57 to go in the first. 16-9. We'll be back.
Got a sidewalk that needs replaced, or maybe your roof is leaking? How about some new windows? Who do you call? Fort Steuben Maintenance, that's who. Commercial or residential, they can handle most any project, big or small. They also do new construction and renovations. So get a free estimate by calling Fort Steuben Maintenance today and get them started on your next project. 740-283-4890 for Fort Steuben Maintenance. Get your message heard by advertising with us, Ohio Valley Sports Online. Email us, ohiovalleysportsonline@gmail.com.
.57 seconds to go in the first. Steubenville basketball down by 7 on a 7-0 run by the Colts. They get it across the line. Troy and Jones in the lineup now for Steubenville. A little push off there. Goes in, swings it out to Zimmerman. Zimmerman goes into the paint. He throws it out there, Nico Burcone. He's open for three. Off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound taken down by one of the smaller guys in Neff.
I think Zimmerman had an opportunity there to take the ball to the hole. He elected to give it up for the three.
So with 28 seconds left, to see if the Colts decide to hold it for one. Leading it by 7. This is a team that was in the Final Four last year in the state of Ohio. Lost some talent off of that team. I think Logan Black was one of the kids who
was
like 6'7" or so. And there's 3 more of them here. Boston Black, Davis Black, and Addie Black. And as Davis with a spin move lost control with 3 and letting it fly near midcourt and too high. That was Rouse. So at the end of 1, 16-9, Meadowbrook will be back.
Talking today with my good friend, Dr. Robert Runkle, who happens to be a doctor of physical therapy. What separates, in my opinion, Rehab Plus from any other physical therapy facility is your aquatic pool. And correct me if I'm wrong, yours is the only one in the area.
That is correct. The Pittsburgh Steelers have the actual same pool that we use, and James Harrison did his rehab in it. What's unique about our pool is you're in it one-on-one. There's an underwater treadmill, and that works wonders for any type of lower extremity, low back rehab. Another thing that's very important with the aquatic therapy is the temperature of the pool. If it's too cold, it will aggravate symptoms such as arthritis. Too warm and you're doing too much of a workout, patients can overheat. So we keep ours at what National Arthritis Foundation recommends, 94 degrees.
This may sound silly, but does a healthcare provider allow for access to that pool?
Most do.
Here's the phone number real quick, folks. It is 740-264-0772. Dr. Robert Runkle is a good friend, and I can guarantee he'll help you feel better. Give him a call, and this is from Rehab Plus on Sunset Boulevard in Steubenville.
As we begin the second quarter, a 7-point lead for Meadowbrook, and looking for the shot of Zimmerman, can't get it. That should have been called a walk, but they said it was bobbling the basketball as he went to the floor with it on a shot that was missed. And now Davis Black picks it up, gives it off to McCall. Zimmerman guarding him, they give it to Neff. Outside, they got away with a push off there against Wallace. Davis will let it fly, in, out, and in. And then he comes back and says something back the other way. So the 2-point from Davis Black gives him 5. And underneath goes Roundtree, can't get it to fall. And Meadowbrook steals it, takes it away off of Bickerstaff. Here they come back the other way. Nice bounce pass, and it's out of bounds. Couldn't get going there as Webster couldn't get his hands on it.
Big Reds missed their last 4 down the floor. Second turnover by Meadowbrook.
Big Red only had 2 guys score in that first quarter. Bickerstaff with 4, Zimmerman with 5. Little token pressure by Meadowbrook. Wallace gets it. Wallace gives it off to Zimmerman. Left elbow with a shot, no good, too strong. Rebound taken down again by Neff. Neff's got as many rebounds as Steubenville has. McCall picks it up, gives it off to Davis Black. He lets it fly for 3 and nothing but the bottom of the net.
Swish.
He's got 8, his second triple.
Meadowbrook has come in firing.
21-9 lead over the Red. Pass given to Bickerstaff, trying to back his man down. Turnaround jumper, too strong, nothing but air. Saved by Roundtree, gets it off to, swings it around to Wallace, who's back out now to Zimmerman. Zimmerman's been cold. Roundtree down underneath in the paint, spin move, lost control, picks it up, throws it, stolen by Neff again. Here comes Neff right up the coast. Sends it off to McCall. He had it hit off his leg. Saved by Neff. They throw it back out on top.
Had a guy wide open on the wing. Didn't see him. Long three-pointer.
Fox, who's in the ball game now. That's Logan Fox, number 14.
That was Black with a extremely long three-pointer that didn't fall, and the ball's going to be turned back over to Steubenville.
They're bringing Logan Fox in. He's 6'6", a junior. They got some height. Still pressuring the ball. They get it over top. Give it off to Zimmerman. Bats back out. There's an open on the right side. Shot no good by Roush. Knocked away. That ball's been tipped. Let's see if they call it. They don't call backcourt. Roush comes back across the timeline to Zimmerman. And letting it fly from 3 is Wallace, and he got it.
Swish.
Jordan Wallace with a triple.
That breaks a streak of 7 straight misses for Steubenville.
Oh, it was a 9-9 ball game?
It was 9-4 at one point,
yeah,
I know.
But that was a 12-0 run by Meadowbrook, just snapped by Wallace. There's a pass to Neff. He gives it off in the corner to Davis Black. He goes into pain. He's rejected, but he gets fouled.
Black can do it both. He plays well away from the basket and plays extremely well near the basket.
Foul goes against Bickerstaff. That's his first. And the team's second with 5:10 to go in the second. Davis Black first free throws up and no good.
Currently Meadowbrook 9 of 16. And 3 of those 9 buckets are bonus goals.
Logan Fox comes out of the ball game, and now coming in is Davis Singleton, another guy that goes 6'3". He's just a sophomore. They got a lot of height.
Something in the water in Meadowbrook.
Second one is up, and it is good by Davis Black.
Steal.
They get the ball, swing it up, no good, but a foul going to be called underneath. Got to pay attention.
6 turnovers so far for Steubenville.
That's going to go against Bickerstaff. Back-to-back fouls by Calvin.
Peyton Neff's going to head to the line.
Neff with 11 points in that first quarter. 22-12, Meadowbrook with the lead. 5:08 to go here in the second. Neff at the line. First one is up, and he got it.
Probably one of the smallest guys on Meadowbrook's roster. but
5'9".
he's had a pretty big impact in this game tonight so far.
Neff looks, aims, fires. That's too strong. The rebound taken down by Wallace. Wallace across the timeline, looking to go coast to coast, goes up. It's rejected by Davis Black.
Davis Black
gave him a little grin.
He gave him a little pat on the back afterwards.
Yeah, Wallace is fast, but Davis Black was just lurking there. Zimmerman to inbound, throws it over top. Gives it off to Wallace. Wallace to Zimmerman, left side. Don't dribble. Sends a Nico Burkone in the corner. Back out to Zimmerman. Zimmerman looking, goes into paint, swings it back out. There's a shot out by Roush. Can't get it to go. And it's knocked out of play by Roundtree.
Big Red just can't get anything to fall. That was a good move by Roush to make his way to the basket. Just wasn't able to get it to finish.
Roundtree was lucky there that he didn't get called for a foul.
Yep, I would agree.
3 fouls each for the Colts and for the Big Red. Well, Davis thought about a baseball pass to Neff, but good recovery by Wallace. And they're out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
As Singleton dribbled, he tripped and fell and couldn't find anybody to throw the ball to and rolled onto the line.
It's a bad place to trip and fall right in front of the Big Red bench. Right. Coach Haney right there he made the call before the officials did.
You don't want Haney to scream at you. You want the official. Zimmerman in the paint gets a layup. They throw it all the way down to Neff. Neff goes up. He lays it off the glass. Too strong. Rebound by Wallace. Big Red down by 9. 23-14. Nico Burkone. They swing it down inside to Roundtree. Roundtree goes up, lays it up and in. His first bucket of the night. And it's 23-16.
I guess you say Meadowbrook's trying to stretch the field there.
There's almost a steal by Roush. Florian Jones comes back in, and Wallace will check out.
Folks, if you're listening in on OhioValleySportsOnline.com, you can go right to our website, which is OhioValleySportsOnline.com, and you can see live video of the game as it's going on right now. Dan Swish-Vogel on the video controls as well.
And it's on YouTube.
And you'll be able to watch it tomorrow, even tonight, on YouTube. So check it out, OhioValleySportsOnline.com.
Or go to YouTube and type in Ohio Valley Sports Online. It'll bring you all those games we've had. There's Neff with a baseline jumper. That's short. The ball is rolling around on the ground. Neff tries to get it. He centered it behind him. Picked up by Davis Black. Sends it over in the corner to Addy Black. Down to McCall. McCall double team. Back out to Addy Black. He goes into the paint. Lost control. Slapped away. Here comes Zimmerman back the other way. 4-on-2. Zimmerman goes into the paint. Just a high runner. And he got it.
Zimmerman didn't look like that was going in. But it's going to be a timeout too.
Timeout by the Colts, 3:21 to go. Big Red lead, or the Colts lead has been cut to 5. We'll be back.
It's the Big Finish event at Thomas Auto Centers. Get a 2018 Jeep Renegade 4x4 starting at $19,998. Buy for only $289 a month. A 2019 Ram 1500, 0% for 72 months. Over 90 Ram trucks in stock and ready. Receive a free gas generator or HD flat screen TV with any new vehicle. All trucks with lifetime powertrain warranty at Thomas Auto Centers.
Get the best deal. Thomas Auto Centers.
Ball Road, St. Clairsville.
Thomas.
Ace Optical offers a great selection of designer frames. I was able to pick out the exact pair of glasses I wanted at a very reasonable price. All I had to do was bring in my prescription.
No matter what your style, at Ace Optical, we've got your look.
3:21 to go in a half. Big Red down by 5, 23-18. They were just down by a dozen here a little bit ago at 21-12 or 21-9.
Making a little run at it.
Yeah. And they get it across the timeline as Addy Black goes in there. He swings it around. He throws it in the corner. And he threw it too hard and too fast. And Rusnak unable to get to it.
That's Meadowbrook's 5th turnover.
Went down, almost hit that lady in the corner. He's got a cane.
Neff was out of the game briefly. And now he's going to return back to the lineup for Meadowbrook.
And Addy Black will come out of the ball game. Oh, big Mel pursuit. I went down and said hi to him during the third quarter of the reserve game. The golf coach at the Meadowbrook High School for the Colts. There's a pass knocked away. Zimmerman gets it. Zimmerman throws it down in a corner. That's tipped up in the air. And that is going to be Big Red basketball. Some sloppy passes there.
Yeah, some bad passes. And once again, Neff comes into the game, tries to make something happen quickly.
Yeah. Also in the ball game now is number 4. That's Boston Black. Roundtree drive, spin move in a paint, throws it up there too strong. Good defense by Davis Black. They swing it down to the Neff behind the three-point line. Trillian Jones guards him. Back out to Davis Black. Swings it around to Rusnak. To Boston Black, back out to Davis Black. On the Neff, he'll let it fly for 3. That's short. Rebound by Roundtree. Zimmerman up the court across the timeline. Zimmerman goes in the paint, swings it around. Trillian Jones is open for 3 from the corner. Got it.
We've seen Trillian Jones several times. He can, when he's open, he can shoot it.
23-21, down to a 2-point ball game with 2:08 to go in the half. Just like that, coming off the bench is going to be Logan Fox to bring some more height. They'll swing it around to Rusnak. Gets it off the Neff. Trillian Jones guarding Neff.
Whoa.
Boston Black thought about the 3, gives it off to McCann. He goes up, lays it up off the glass and in. McCall with his first bucket of the night.
Pretty good move by McCall to get past the defender.
There's a 3 for Roush, and he drills it.
2-0 for the Red.
Gets his first bucket of the night. And it's a 25-24 ball game as the Colts have a 1-point lead with 1:30 to go in the half. Coming up at halftime, Freddie Hetherington, the baseball coach here at Steubenville High School, will have an interview as Billy Ellis, who interviewed Joe Dunleavy last night while we were out at Indian Creek for the girls' game. Billy will step in at halftime and interview Freddie about the upcoming baseball season for the Red. Always a powerful baseball program.
Yes,
Freddie's
and they
still
should
at
be
it.
pretty good this year, too.
Yeah. Boston Black gets it off to Davis Black with 1:05 to go in the half. They don't appear to be in any kind of attack mode at the moment. 1-point lead. Swinging around the Boston Black left side, who's got a headband on. Looks like Christopher Walken from the Deer Hunter. Mike.
They can see him now.
Mike, I like the trees. 40 seconds left. Back out to McCall. He plays keep away. Big Red just rotating around in that zone with 31 seconds left. Swing it back around. Roundtree and Black get into it. They go for the ball, and Roundtree's going to be called for the foul. Mike Haney's not happy with that.
There's a whole lot of folks not happy on that Big Red bench about that.
To me, that's a no call. When you got 2 guys that run into each other going for the same ball, that should be a no call.
I would agree. It's been a pretty good half so far as far as fouls are concerned.
4 fouls on Steubenville, 3 on the Colts. 28 seconds left and a 1-point Meadowbrook lead here in the second. They'll swing it back to Neff. Neff does a good job handling the basketball with both hands. They'll give it back to Davis Black. 18 seconds left. He'll stay out there as they've got Clevenger in the ball game now for Bickerstaff. And Clevenger will only go to the top of the key, which he shouldn't go any further out, because that gives Black a chance, and he gets around left side, sends it down in the Neff. Neff into the corner. Pass is stolen by Trillian Jones with 3 seconds left. Trillian Jones goes up. Scoop shot off the glass. No good. Roush follows, and he can't get it to go, and it wouldn't have counted anyway.
Well, I tell you what, I think it would have counted. It should have counted it. Although the official waved it off, it looked like he may have gotten it off in time.
Mike Haney says, where's the foul on Trillian Jones? So, he went to the floor, but no foul call. We're at halftime with Meadowbrook leading Steubenville by the score of 25-24. Let's take a timeout. We'll be back with more from the Crimson Center after these messages.
Tucker's Tavern in Toronto.
You did say Tucker's, right?
Yeah, Tucker's Tavern and Catering in Toronto. Tucker's is located at 914 Henry Street, and their phone number is 537-2209. 740-537-2209.
You did say Tucker's.
Yes, Tucker's with a T. Tucker's has dine-in and take-out, and check this out. Tucker's will design a custom menu just for you. Think it'll be expensive? No. Tucker will create your preferences based on your budget and your diet.
I've heard Tucker's motto is, life's too short not to have amazing food. What's Tucker's number again?
740-537-2209. Dine in or take out.
And you did say Tucker's.
Tucker's Tavern. Stop before or after the game for food, frolic, friends, and fun.
Have you ever had one of those days where you wake up, your car won't start, and you're leaving for a family vacation tomorrow? Now what? Monday morning, running late out the door and see your car has been hit. You leave in 4 hours for that business trip. Now what? Your best friend's wedding is in 2 days and your back seat looks like your child has been living there. Now what? Hertz, thrifty car rental and detailing on Sunset Boulevard can solve these problems and keep you moving.
So you're driving the kids to school and you have to turn up the radio just to drown out the horrible sound your car's making. Who knows what you need? You're driving along without a care in the world. Then you notice the engine light comes on. Who knows what you need? You dread having to stop at red lights because your car sounds like it's screaming in pain. Who knows what you need? Napa Auto Care Center in Wintersville knows what you need. They're an established and reputable shop. They know engines, transmissions, brakes, alignments, and anything else your vehicle needs. They know what you need. Do you need the number? 740-346-2120.
If you love to drive and enjoy helping people, then join the team at Transmart USA. Drivers are needed for basic transportation to doctor's appointments, shopping, the airport, lab deliveries, ride for loved ones between home and nursing facilities. They'll drive as far as Columbus and Cleveland. Transmart USA has wheelchair-accessible vehicles. Contact Transmart today, 866-693-6900. A valid driver's license obviously required, and if you love to help people, Transmart USA has a driving position for you. Call them today, 866-693-6900, or look them up on Facebook, Transmart USA.
Jameson and Aaliyah both agree. Nothing beats the Serta iComfort series from Village Sleep Center, your neighborhood destination for all things sleep.
Shop the Petrello Brothers, Village Sleep Center, Sunset Boulevard, Steubenville, where we take sleep seriously.
Your smile is one of the first things people notice about you. And if your teeth are stained and discolored, you may not be making a great first impression. That's where AP24 from New Skin can help. You don't need messy strips or costly trips to the dentist. All you need to do is brush twice a day to get results. To discover AP24 from New Skin for yourself, call 304-670-7120 today.
Welcome back to High Valley Sports Online. I got the Steubenville Big Red coach, Fred Hetherington, here. Thanks for joining us, Coach.
No problem.
Just a quick couple questions for you. Tell me about some new teams on your schedule. I know I looked at it today. A little bit like a South Range team won a state title last year.
They won a Division III state title. We scrimmaged them between the district and the regional here at Vaquero last year, and they went on to win the state. We went on to get beat in the regional final, but they got a good team, good Division III team with some good pitching.
Next question I wanted to ask is the kids coming back. How many kids you got coming back from last year's team? I know you lost a good nucleus just following you last year.
We got to replace 5 starters, which we've done the past 3 years. But we got a good nucleus coming back. Our kids believe in the process that we're doing and working hard, and we'll start to get after real good February 18th when we can start regular practice.
Is that the first day you guys can literally get together, get outside?
Yeah, that's the first day of mandatory regular practice. So we'll get after it that day, and we got some kids that we think can fill in and hopefully do the job.
And pitching-wise, I know you got the one kid back that's on the basketball team, Bickerstaff. Who's next in line? Do you have any ideas off the top of your head?
Well, we got Calvin back, and we got Nico Koski, who pitched a little bit last year for us, left-hander. We got Ethan Duggan, who pitched for us last year, Dylan Cunningham. Quinn McCoy's thrown a little bit as a sophomore. And we have a new a junior coming up from the reserve team, Joey Hazlip.
And I know it's always good to start in the middle. I know you have a great catcher, smart catcher, and Chris. I know that really helps your pitching staff when you got a guy like that knows the game of baseball like he does.
Yeah, he did a real good job for us last year. He's strong, he's dependable, and he knows the game.
All right. The other question I wanted to ask, I asked Joe Dunleavy the same question last night when I interviewed him. The sectional draw, I don't know how many teams you have in it.
We have 19.
You have 19. I asked, same question. You guys are usually the 1 seed, so it usually doesn't affect you very much. But as it goes now, you seed 1 through 19. Is that correct?
Right.
And then 1 can go on the board
Right.
And then 2 can go on the board, correct?
1 and 2 is the only 2 teams that can pass if they want to.
Now, let me ask you, this is the same question I asked Joe last night. Let's say you're the 2 seed, and you got a real strong team that's the 1 seed. We'll say New Philadelphia. Does that 3, 4, 5, and 6 can come jump on you, correct?
Well, we can jump on number 1 if we want to. In the past, 1 and 2 had to be in the opposite bracket. It's not like that anymore.
Okay.
So 2 can go wherever they want, but they normally go away from 1. And then I would think that 3, 4, and 5 go away from 1, but in the past that hasn't been true neither, because there's been some teams that jumped in our bracket. So I guess it depends on how you feel your team is and what kind of pitching you got.
I know it's tough to judge in baseball because it is about pitching. I was just talking about basketball too. That's the same thing. You get a 1-2 seed, and 2's a great team. They go down, everybody's jumping on them.
Yeah.
That's just a tough call.
It's normally like that in baseball.
Is it? Okay. The next question, when do you open up? When is the opening day?
We open March 23rd at home against Claymont, 1 game at noon at Vaquero. And then I believe we're on the road for 5 or 6 games.
Yeah, I was looking. I think you're at Park.
Well, actually, we have Liverpool home on Tuesday, and then we start a 6-game road trip.
And your assistant coaches still the same 2 guys?
Joe Piro, Justin Banks. My son Darren is helping this year on the varsity. And then our reserve coaches are Jeff Petrelli and Joe Cimarella.
All right. Coach, I thank you for the time.
Since your son's on the team now, you'll probably be one of the coaches.
I knew that was coming. I'm not allowed in there no more.
You'll do it from the stands like everybody else.
I will not. I'll be sitting in the center field so no one can hear me. Thanks, Coach.
All right. I'll see you.
Jameson and Aaliyah both agree. Nothing beats the Serta iComfort series from Village Sleep Center, your neighborhood destination for all things sleep.
Shop the Petrella Brothers Village Sleep Center, Sunset Boulevard, Steubenville, where we take sleep seriously.
Who do you call to rid your home of those dreaded uninvited guests? Well, if those guests are pests like bed bugs, ants, roaches, fleas, spiders, yuck, you gotta call JC Pest Control, 740-381-5928. If it's a pest, they can take care of it. Especially those nasty bed bugs. JC Pest Control is available 24/7. They are licensed and insured, and they do residential and commercial work. Call them now to get rid of those uninvited pests. JC Pest Control, 740-381-5928.
We know what you want in a chainsaw. You want legendary performance, you want industry-leading ergonomics, and you want precision cutting that gets the job done quickly, and so we want you to try a Husqvarna chainsaw. Injection, low vibration handles, and powerful X-Torque engines. Husqvarna chainsaws are trusted by professionals around the world. If you want to take down a tree or clear a forest, you'll want a Husqvarna chainsaw. It's what precision cutting is all about. Visit M&M True Value Hardware on Sunset Boulevard in Steubenville today. Enjoy going to a place where it seems everybody knows your name? We all do. That's why you and your friends will fit right in at the Parkview Inn in Mingo Junction. The Parkview is home to the coldest beer in town. Looking to catch a game? The Parkview has multiple big screens to catch all the sports action. The Parkview Inn has been a Mingo tradition for decades, located in the heart of downtown. At the Parkview Inn in Mingo Junction, you may walk in as a stranger, but you'll leave as a friend.
Hello, this is Steve Davis from Steve's Fish and Chips, and when I'm not able to get to the games, I listen to it on Ohio Valley Sports Online.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Crimson Center. Halftime is over. Big Red down by 1, 25-24 for the Red in the first half. Ryan Roush, a field goal for 3. Wallace, a field goal for 3. Bickerstaff, 2 field goals, 0 for 1 from the field from the line for 4 points. Josh Zimmerman leads the way, 4 field goals, 1 for 1 from the line for 9. James Roundtree, a field goal for 2, and Troyan Jones, a triple for 3. As we begin the third, it'll be Meadowbrook basketball. Out on top is McCall. Original starting lineup back in there for the Colts and also for Steubenville. McCall in the corner, guarded by Zimmerman. He swings it back out to Webster. Back out to Neff. Neff with Wallace guarding him. Back out to McCall. They're just looking for cutters. Swinging them around in a rotation. They get it back to Neff here on the near side behind the line. Wallace guards him. Neff gives it off. Swings it around McCall behind the three-point line. Dump down to Black. Spin moves. Addie Black turnaround jumper. No good. Rebound slapped around and it's off the leg of Zimmerman. And it'll be Meadowbrook basketball.
Yep. Black got a real good screen up there, allowed him to get to the basket, just couldn't finish. And Big Red gets the rebound, but turns it over.
In the first half, Big Red 7 field goals, 3 bonus goals, 1 for 2 from the line. They dump it down to Davis Black. Turnaround jumper, nice block by Bickerstaff. Goes underneath, they give it back to Black. He goes up, no good, but a foul. He was underneath the bucket, had to torque his body back to get there, and he drew contact. And
had to try to work his way back to the hoop, just couldn't get there.
That's going against Zimmerman. That's his second foul.
At one point in the first half, Jags, Meadowbrook was 9 of 14 from the floor. They finished the half 10 of 21.
Wow. Davis Black gets the first free throw. These stats are almost identical. Meadowbrook had 7 field goals, 3 bonus goals, 2 for 4 from the line. Bigger was 1 for 2. Same amount of 2s, 3s, as Davis Black makes them both.
Bickerstaff pretty close to stepping on the inline there.
So it's 27-24. There's a turnover. Here comes Neff. He gets slapped from behind, dumps it down to McCall. He goes over to the shot, and he got it. Just like that, 4 straight to begin the quarter. And they lead at 29-24.
Big Reds had their hands on the ball twice and turned it over both times.
Here goes Wallace. Wallace gives it off the Roundtree, batted up, knocked away, picked up by Rouse. Bounce pass underneath the Bickerstaff. Turnaround, goes over the shot, hammered from behind, and he'll go to the stripe for a pair.
Yeah, Roundtree just couldn't get a handle on that going to the basket. Definitely not a charge because he really, or a travel because he really didn't have possession of the basketball.
Bickerstaff at the line for a pair. First one is up, too strong off the back of the rim. Big fella looks, aims, fires. That looks a lot better, and he made it. He's got 5. Big Red on the board for the first time here in the third. On the free throw, Zimmerman almost had Wallace tied up. They get it across the timeline. Webster with the basketball. Gives it off to Davis Black, swings it around. Neff looking for a guy underneath, couldn't get it to him. McCall with Roundtree on him. Get it back to Addy Black, over to Neff. Roush will guard Neff. They do a lot of their cutting on the outside, and there goes Davis Black, reverse layup, left-handed off the glass and in.
Not a whole lot you can do about that one.
He's got 13.
Guarded well by Bickerstaff. He just made a play.
Leading scorer in the ball game now. He's got 13. Neff has 12. They got 25 of the 31 for the Colts. Under 6 to go here in the third. Give it off, give and go to Zimmerman. Puts it up. He got his arm pulled down. Still almost made that shot. It would have been an awesome shot.
I was going to say he still got it to the rim anyway. Steubenville needs to get Zimmerman going here in the second half. Had a pretty quiet first half.
That foul goes against McCall. That's his second. So he and Webster both with 2. Zimmerman at the line. Looks, aims, fires, got it.
Although he had 9 in the first half, it's pretty quiet what he's been doing.
Yep. Checking in now will be big number Logan Fox, 6'6" junior, number 14. He comes in also. Rusnak checks in, number 13. Webster, Addy Black, have a seat. Second free throw up and good. Zimmerman with 11. 31-27.
That one looked like it was going to go in the basket.
Yeah, Davis Black gets it to McCall across the timeline. McCall, bounce pass. Fox, jumper from the baseline. No good, too strong. Rebound, tipped up and in by Davis Black over top. He soared over everybody. He's got 6 1/4.
Sure did. That one looked like it was going to end up definitely in the hands of the Steubenville rebounder.
He came out of nowhere. Roush gives it off to Wallace. Wallace has a snag stolen by Neff. Neff coming back down into the corner, picks up his dribble. Bounce pass, easy layup off the glass for Rusnak, his first bucket. And it's a 35-27 lead now.
Steubenville just needs to settle down and do what was working there in the end of the first half. And
give it to Roundtree, dribbles inside and loses it on a turnover. Black gets it to Neff. Neff back out to Black. Nice pass underneath the McCall. Too hot for him to handle.
It was too hot for everybody to handle.
McCall's pointing at him like, you should have thrown it over there. And David Black is like, you should have caught it.
That was a fastball.
Troy Jones comes in for Steubenville. And checking out is Jordan Wallace. Here they come quickly across the timeline. Troyan Jones, he hits some threes. Seen him against the Indian Creek Redskins last week.
He got hot
I
last
think he had
week.
like 3 or 4 of them. Almost got caught in a double dribble there. Bounce pass to Zimmerman. Lost control, it was too low. Rusnak across the timeline to Neff. They throw it up or too high and it's knocked out of bounds.
Steubenville has the right idea. They're getting the ball into the high post and they're trying to get a guy cutting in Zimmerman, and they've been able to really get him the basketball.
McCall will inbound for the Colts. Looking for some cutters. Nothing on, throws it up on top. That might be stolen, tipped up in the air, and Neff able to get it. Good job by Troyan Jones to slap it up in the air. Neff gives it off to McCall. Top left above the key, guarded by Zimmerman. McCall will give it off to Neff with Troyan Jones guarding him. 4 minutes to go in the third. 35-27 Meadowbrook. Jim Huggins, Ryan Nolan, Dan Swish Vogel on the controls. Big Jags was texting me some scores earlier and I forgot to get them. Neff with the basketball, bounce pass to McCall, right side.
Let us get those for you.
Yeah. Give it back to Davis. Neff goes around, turnaround jumper. That's too strong. Rebound Roundtree. Gets it off to Zimmerman. Zimmerman's bumped, and a foul going to be called against Neff. That's going to be his third. Whoops. No, I take it back. That's going to be his first. I was looking at McCall instead. Wrong guy. I was getting excited for nothing.
Try to get you some scores here. Steubenville Catholic Central leads Belair 25-18 at the half. Southern leads Edison 54-52. Oak Glen leads Wellsville 45-44.
There's Roush for 3. Too short. Rebound by Black. He throws the outlet pass to Fox. Fox going in, or Zimmerman slapped it away. And then a late foul call.
That was a very late foul. Here's a score for you in the third quarter. Wheeling Park leads John Marshall 50-17.
So timeout called on the court. 3:18 to go in the third. We'll be back after these messages.
Don't you just love warm, moist, mouth-watering homemade bread? The taste, the smell, the overall deliciousness takes you back to Mom in the kitchen, doesn't it? Well, the folks at Steubenville Bakery are in their kitchen on Wednesdays and Fridays from 9 to 5, and they're open early on Sundays, too. You want the best tasting bread in town? Head downtown to the Steubenville Bakery.
The Target Shop has all your fall sports needs. Shop local and get all your school spirit gear, fan wear, and everyday apparel. Support your locally owned Target Shop. The Target Shop offers new designs weekly. Stop in soon.
Dan took some ugly pictures of me. You got to let me know next time you're taking pictures so I can suck in my gut. 3:18 to go in the third. 8-point lead for the Colts as McCall will inbound. Gets it to Davis Black. He swings it around. Horvath gets it back out to Neff. Neff goes splitting right through the defense. Lays it off the glass. No good. Tip up and in by Fox. And it's easy to do that when you're 6'6".
It makes it real easy when you're right underneath the basket.
10-point lead. Troyan Jones on the corner for 3. No good. Rebound by McCall. Roush guarding him, trying to be pesky and knock the ball away. And Davis Black across the timeline. He's got 15 points, 6 here in the quarter. Gives it off to McCall. McCall to Rusnak. Rusnak looks like he's like 30 years old. He got a full beard and everything. McCall.
It's cold in the winter.
Yeah. Has that ball. Gives it off to Rusnak. Sends it back to Davis Black. Dribbles left side, picks it up, gives it off to Fox. Fox back out to McCall. It's almost like they try to bore you to death. McCall in the lane, jumper, no good. Rebound taken down by Roush. Roush gets it to Zimmerman. He split 2 defenders somehow. Rusnak's guarding him, but Rusnak was riding him like a pony. No call, and then he makes a steal. McCall behind the back dribble and a foul on Troyan Jones, who took an elbow to the face.
Sure did. Took one right in the nose, and it's probably
right in the chops.
Drew some blood, I'm going to guess. He's all right, though.
Yeah, he'll get the foul. That's Troyan's first foul, team third. 2:07 to go in the third.
It's a tough foul to take. Get one right to the nose, and
That's got to hurt.
Not good. Jordan Wallace and Carlo Biasi check in for the Red.
As does Nico Bracone. They dump it down low to Fox. Almost had a stolen turnaround jumper. Easily got it. They got to do probably a little bit better job of contesting that. But again, when you're 6'6", you dump it down, left elbow to Bickerstaff, back to Jordan Zimmerman. Tried to bounce pass it through there, nowhere to go. The ball spins out of bounds, and it'll be Steubenville basketball.
He's going to call timeout.
Meadowbrook basketball. Timeout called by the Big Red. 1:39 to go in the third. Down by 12 when we return.
Steve's Fish and Chips. Now, doesn't that sound good? Serving Steubenville for 62 years. Serving everything from hand-cut and breaded cod to jumbo shrimp. Also, burgers, meatball, sausage sandwiches, salads, chicken wings, and assortment of sides. You've got to try the fried pickles. Dill pickles. Awesome. Hours of operation, 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. Delivery times are 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. They're located on 4th Street in Steubenville. Who doesn't know where Steve's Fish and Chips is located? 282-3261. Give them a call. Find their menu on Facebook. It's at Steve's Fish and Chips. Great stuff.
Now is the time of year to reward your young athlete for a job well done. At the Wintersville Trophy Shop, they have all you need for your special athlete. Trophies, plaques, and ribbons for every sport. The Wintersville Trophy Shop, 756 Main Street in Wintersville. Call 740-266-6905. Call today.
1:39 to go in the third. Big Red down by 12. It'll be Steubenville basketball. Biasi, Zimmerman, Wallace, Bracone, and Bickerstaff for the Red. Listen, Jorian Jones tonight, he was the beneficiary of 2 technical fouls as Bickerstaff has the ball stolen. So he had to sit out this game and the Indian Creek game last week. Steubenville was trying to get a game against East Liverpool tonight, unable to make that happen, or last night, so he could have played and then be eligible to play in this game, but wasn't able to make it happen. There's Fox, turn around, little jumper in the lane, easy.
Wow.
Easy bucket for Fox.
They've got no answer for Fox here in the second half.
He's got 6, and it's back out to a huge 14-point lead. And they have the ball stolen again. They're just playing kind of sloppy with the passes. Fox has it, gives it off to Boston Black. Bounce pass across to Addie Black. He dumps it down looking for Fox and knocked away by Zimmerman. Good hustle.
Good job by Zimmerman to come back and help on defense.
Roundtree comes back in. Who's coming out? 2 guys are coming out, so you could have another guy.
Well, only one's coming out.
There he goes. So Biasi stays in. It's Nico Bracone who checks out. Bounce pass in the quarter to Addie Black. Goes back out on top. Gives it to Davis Black. 45 seconds to go in the third and a 14-point lead. It was 25-24 at the half. They've outscored Big Red 16-3 here in the third. 3 foul shots. Big Red without a field goal here in the third. Boston Black being guarded by Biasi. Then he's swinging it back out for the basketball now with Singleton. That ball slapped around, picked up by Roundtree. 18 seconds to go in the quarter. Roundtree trying to go left side, picks up a dribble. That's a double dribble. You can't pick your dribble up, James, and then dribble again. He was going too fast. He should have just pulled back and then gave it to one of his guards. But when you get down to that close and you're excited, you want to try and make something happen.
Yeah, there's no question about that, but you also have to be a little bit, as you say, in control. But I think he may have had an opportunity to take that one to the hole, too. Just didn't do it. Could have drawn a foul. Steubenville now has 14 turnovers here in this basketball game.
Still without a field goal here in the third. Neff with the basketball. Throws it to McCall across the timeline. The lefty swings it down. And Rusnak, he'll let it fly for 3. That's short. Rebound by Biasi with 1 second, and that'll be the end of the third quarter. Meadowbrook 41, Steubenville 27. Back with your fourth coming up after these words.
Everhart Bove Funeral Home, they believe you should take care of your loved ones while you still can. Pre-planning at Everhart Bove ensures that your family won't have to worry about the stress of final arrangements during this most difficult time. More importantly, they won't have to worry about how they'll pay for it. Visit Everhart Bove Funeral Home today and discover all the affordable options available. Everhart Bove Funeral Home, Wintersville, Richmond, and Burgolds.
Serving the Ohio Valley for over 50 years, Lancia Healthcare is your choice for long-term care and various rehabilitation services. With locations in Steubenville and St. Clairsville, Lancia Healthcare is committed to your loved one's needs. At Lancia Healthcare, let our family take care of your family. Call 740-264-7101 to schedule your visit today.
This is Ohio Valley Sports Online, your connection to Ohio Valley sports. Listen anywhere in the world from any connected device, smartphone, tablets, iPads, and computers. Ohio Valley Sports Online brings you live game action from the guys with over 50 years in radio sports broadcasting.
8 minutes to go. Big Red down by 14 with the basketball. Wallace looking at it, gives it to Roundtree at the right elbow. Spin move in the paint, gets his guy up, and walking going to be called against Roundtree. Made a nice move, but then he took an extra step. So the turnover. Neff with the basketball, double team, throws it over top. Get the ball to Addie Black across the timeline. He'll give it off to Webster. To Neff in the corner to Davis Black. Made a move and then brings it back out. They got a guy wide open underneath, didn't see him, thankfully. Underneath the Neff. Swings it back around. Whew. Is it Dan?
It's your broadcast partner.
Oh, my. See, I have a cold. I can't tell that kind of stuff. McCall out on top. They're just playing a 2-3-man game around the outside perimeter.
One time I'm trying to make you proud.
Lob it over top to Neff. Neff lobs it back over top to McCall. McCall now attack. Sends it over to Neff in the corner. Wide open for three, and he's got it. Neff, that's his first point since he had 1 point in the second quarter. Puts a triple in there now. He's got 15.
You know it's good when the bench stands up and knows it's good before it goes in.
Roundtree with a spin move in the paint. Gets his guy up. Goes over the shot. Got it.
What a shot.
Roundtree will go to the line. That's only his second bucket of the night. Foul goes against number 23, Addie Black. That is his second foul.
Could have been a dangerous play there, but for the Meadowbrook defender anyhow.
Roundtree's free throw is good. He's got 5. That's Big Red's first bucket of the second half. And it's a 44-30 ball game. Neff dumps over top to Davis, back to Addie Davis across the timeline. To Wallace. They swing at Webster, actually. He's got the ball, gives it back out to McCall. They have good guard play, and they have good down-low play. Davis Black, he's open for 3. Off the back of the rim, no good. Slapped around, picked up by Calvin Bickerstaff. Bickerstaff takes it himself, dribbles up court, swings it around to Zimmerman. Zimmerman going into the paint. Scoop shot, too strong. And a rebound taken down by Davis Black.
The thing that was very impressive about that last trip down the floor for Meadowbrook is they only dribbled the basketball 4 times before they got a shot off, and that's pretty impressive.
There's a down in the corner, right side. Neff for 3, can't get this one either. Rebound again, Bickerstaff and a hack on Addie Black. That's going to be his 3rd. No danger of the 1-on-1 right now. Well, they do have 5 now for Meadowbrook. Big Red with 3 fouls.
This game has flown by.
Well, they need more than 1-on-1s, though. Yeah, we're only an hour in. Roundtree. Roundtree goes in the paint. Roundtree with a shot off the glass, no good. Zimmerman tried to tip it up, no good. Rebound by McCall for Meadowbrook.
I think Roundtree was fouled. Didn't get the call.
Throw it over top to Webster. Webster comes, sends it in the corner. He'll bring it out. They had a 3-on-2, decided not to take it. Back out to McCall. And they'll stretch it out. Gives it. Here comes Davis Black. Goes into the paint. Scoop shot, no good. Rebound taken down by Bickerstaff. Got to get rid of it, big fella. Gives it off to Zimmerman across the timeline. 5:13 to go. Roush in the corner. Roush goes baseline, puts up a runner, no good. And a rebound taken down by Black. They've been ice cold.
Yeah, very.
And a timeout called by the Colts. 5:03 to go in the fourth. They lead it by 14 when we return.
So, if you're like me and have your mom or dad in a nursing home, or if you're wondering about your future and your long-term care, I suggest you call attorney Trey Peterson. Your initial consultation with Trey is free, and what I liked about him is he spoke to me in terms I can understand. He made it sound simple. Trey Peterson is knowledgeable in law and in nursing home planning. You need to call 740-282-1911 or attorney Trey Peterson at gmail.com. Trey is Trey. Trey is a husband and he's a dad and he understands what we're going through. Attorney Trey Peterson, 740-282-1911.
Looking for help with your financial needs? Deanna Ball & Company has a full staff of certified CPAs that have been serving you since 1949. No matter how big or small, get the personalized professional service and senior management involvement that you deserve. Call us today.
5:03 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Big Red with 3 timeouts remaining. Meadowbrook to inbounds from the far side. We'll give it to Addie Black. Roundtree guarding him. Black goes around him across the timeline. Picks up his dribble, gives it off to Webster. Webster to Neff. Neff with 15. Davis Black with 15 leads the way. They got 30 of the 44.
Big Red into man-to-man.
McCall gives it off to Addie Black, who gives it back to McCall. 4:39 to go. At what point do you begin the foul parade?
Well, they have several to give.
Back to Webster, back to Addie Black, back out to McCall. McCall double team, dumps it off to Addie Black. Nice bounce pass to Davis Black, and he gets a backdoor layup.
And that's just what they wanted to do. They wanted to lull the Big Red defense to sleep, get an easy layup, and that's exactly what happened.
Back to 16, Troyan Jones to Zimmerman. They throw it down inside to Roundtree. Goes over to shot, got it. Roundtree up to 7 points now.
It's the second bucket for Steubenville in this half.
Yeah, both on by Roundtree. Then a foul going to be called against Zimmerman.
Roush.
He picks up his first. Big Red's fourth as Wallace comes in, Roundtree comes out, Nico Bercone in, Bickerstaff out.
So Big Red going with a little bit smaller and quicker lineup.
Our next action is going to be Thursday the 14th. That's Valentine's Day.
I can't wait to spend it with you.
Right? That's right. That's right. Steubenville at Steubenville Central, girls game. Scoop shot and a foul called. 3:44 to go. Doing it again?
No.
That foul going against Nico Bercone. That's his first. Big Red's fifth foul.
I will not be spending it with you. Well, we got Jags all choked up. Neff with the basketball. Reach around by Roush.
Reach around. It's here for the reach around. Neff with the basketball. Roush guarding him now. Trying to get cute behind the back dribble, between the leg dribble. McCall gets it off to Addie Black, and a foul going to be called. That'll be the 16th foul now for Big Red. Troyan Jones gets the foul. They'll inbound it to McCall. 3:18 to go and a 14-point lead. One more foul puts Meadowbrook in the bonus.
And there it is.
There it is. Nico Bercone fouls him on purpose. That'll send Neff to the line, and Neff tonight, he is 1 for 1. The Meadowbrooks only attempted 6 foul shots, and they have made 4 of the 6. What's up, D? How you doing, buddy? Free throw up by Neff is good. He's got 16 now. Davis Black has 17. 47-32. Second free throw on the way, up and good also.
That's a good player.
Yeah, and if you can make free throws, you're even more dangerous than the last few minutes of the game. Zimmerman has the ball knocked away, slapped up, picked up by Wallace. Wallace dribbling left, dribbling right. Gives it off to Zimmerman. He goes into paint. Jumper, a wild jumper, and he got it. And a timeout called by Coach Haney. Down by 14, 2:51 left. We'll be back.
Talking today with my good friend, Dr. Robert Runkle, who happens to be a doctor of physical therapy. What separates, in my opinion, Rehab Plus from any other physical therapy facility is your aquatic pool. And correct me if I'm wrong, yours is the only one in the area.
That is correct. The Pittsburgh Steelers have the actual same pool that we use, and James Harrison did his rehab in it. What's unique about our pool is you're in it one-on-one. There's an underwater treadmill, and that works wonders for any type of lower extremity, low back rehab. Another thing that is very important with the aquatic therapy is the temperature of the pool. If it's too cold, it will aggravate symptoms such as arthritis. Too warm and you're doing too much of a workout, patients can overheat. So we keep ours at what National Arthritis Foundation recommends, 94 degrees.
This may sound silly, but does a healthcare provider allow for access to that pool?
Most do.
Here's the phone number real quick, folks. It is 740-264-0772. Dr. Robert Runkle is a good friend, and I can guarantee he'll help you feel better. Give him a call, and this is from Rehab Plus on Sunset Boulevard in Steubenville.
2:51 left. Big Red uses a timeout there, so they have 2 remaining. Down by 14. And Davis Black to inbound to Neff. They'll double team Neff. He dropped the football, or dropped the ball. It's picked up by Wallace. He'll take a runner, and he's got it.
Well, that's what Steubenville needs. They need to create turnovers.
Yeah, Jordan Wallace gets the bucket, and they're down by 12. Horvath with the basketball. They're looking for a cutter, get it across the timeline, get it down to Neff. Neff swings it out on top. Davis Black to Webster, back to Neff. Just going to look for an easy bucket here. They got McCall all by himself underneath. They don't see him. Coach Haney yelling at his guy. Somebody's got to pick that guy up. Wallace hounds Neff.
That's not the guy you want to foul.
No, right. You want to foul maybe 13 or maybe 1. We'll try 1. McCall will go to the line instead.
What the heck? We get a 1 in 5 chance.
Big Red making changes. Trillian Jones checks out. Biasi checks out. Roundtree and Bickerstaff back in for rebounding. And Addie Davis comes back in. 13. Rusnak heads to the bench. First free throw's up and good by McCall. He's only got 5. 49-36. Second one on the way, also good. They're a good free throw shooting team. Back to a 14-point lead. Zimmerman goes in a paint. Zimmerman lays it up and in. They let him go. He's got 15.
They did. Now Big Red's 4 in a row.
And they'll foul McCall again.
Neff looks like he might be suffering from cramps.
Doing a lot of running.
I was going to say, he's been out there a lot.
.203 left. 50-38. Meadowbrook on top. Colts were 12-4 coming in. Big Red with a 13-2 record coming in.
A lot of action up here tonight. Kids are everywhere.
Yeah, we'll have some Big Red games coming up. We have Edison at Big Red on February 19th, and then we wrap up the regular season schedule on February 22nd on a Friday. New Philadelphia comes here to take Big Red on. New Philadelphia currently ranked 11th in the AP poll. McCall's second free throw is no good. 51-38. So McCall makes 1 out of 2. With 1:57 left in the 13-point lead.
And the basketball heads over there in the area of the student section. Not sure if they wanted to give it back or not, but they've chosen to.
These 2 little kids looked at me as they went by and gave me that same blank stare that all my dates give me.
I don't know if that's good or bad.
Yeah. Roundtree at the stripe. James looks, aims, fires, and got it.
That one got there in a hurry.
He's got 6 points in the quarter, up to 8 now in the game. It's 51-39. And Big Red is 1 foul away from putting Meadowbrook in the double bonus. Second free throw also good by Roundtree. 51-40. And Big Red's usually a high-scoring team, but they've been held to 40 points tonight.
And it's right on the number that Meadowbrook's given up, 41 a game.
Yeah.
It's going to be a little over that tonight, I would assume.
Yeah, Neff comes in.
Limping.
Addie Black checks back out. No inbound to McCall. McCall throws over top. That's taken down by Zimmerman on a steal. He goes over the shot, too strong. Rebound by Bickerstaff. He's hacked, no call. Gets second one up again, no good. And a rebound taken down by McCall. They got a foul. They get the ball. Webster has the basketball. They got to foul him. And Webster is fouled by Bickerstaff. Point blank shots right there twice and couldn't get them to drop.
Yep, no question about it.
And we talked about it. They've been cold.
Couldn't get it to fall.
That's the 10th foul. They'll go to the free throw line for a pair.
They were on a streak there for a while, 4 in a row.
First free throw is no good by Webster. Webster only has 2 points. Got that in the first quarter. Webster's second attempt is on the way. It looks a lot better, and he got it. 52-40. Zimmerman throws the ball to Wallace. Wallace jumper from top of the key off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound by Neff with 1:28 left. Neff gives it off to Davis Black. He'll pick up his dribble. They swing it around the Neff. Neff is fouled, but no call. There it is. A little late, but 1:16 to go in a 12-point game.
Probably could have been called on the first contact.
By a different ref.
You mentioned Donnie Maggi. He was at Harrison.
Right.
For a long time. He was a coach there, wasn't he?
And
He was the head coach.
Head coach, and then he was a coach out at OU Eastern. First free throw by Neff is up and good. He's got 18 now. And then he left there to, I don't know what he's doing now.
Just this, I think. I mean, I know he's officiating. I don't know if he's teaching anywhere or not.
Neff's second free throw on the way, also good.
He's a good official.
54-40 with 1:15 to go. Zimmerman gets it out to Rouse. He'll let it fly for 3 off the front of the rim, no good. Gets his own rebound, goes over the shot in the lane, no good, but a foul. Rouse will go to the stripe.
The crowd is stuck around, though. Pretty decent crowd here tonight.
Yeah. Meadowbrook brought a lot of people.
Meadowbrook's a pretty good haul from here.
Yeah. First free throw by Rouse is no good. Trey Jones texts in. James Roundtree checks out.
Just not a whole lot going their way tonight.
Nope. Only going to be their third loss if they can't come back. Rouse next free throw on the way in, out, and in. And a timeout called by Big Red. 1:07 to go. We'll be back after these words.
Got a sidewalk that needs replaced, or maybe your roof is leaking? How about some new windows? Who do you call? Fort Steuben Maintenance, that's who. Commercial or residential, they can handle most any project, big or small. They also do new construction and renovations. So get a free estimate by calling Fort Steuben Maintenance today and get them started on your next project. 740-283-4890 for Fort Steuben Maintenance.
Visit the Spot Bar, South 4th Street in downtown Steubenville. Enjoy live bands on the deck. A great place to meet friends. The Spot Bar is the home of the annual Dean Martin Festival. The Spot Bar. Who wouldn't want to enjoy live entertainment at a good price? They have everything you could want. Beverage, laughter, and just a plain old good time. Stop down and see for yourself. The Spot Bar in Steubenville, Ohio.
(54-41) with 1:07 left. Davis Black with the baseball pass. Gets it to Neff. Neff gives it off to Davis Black. They're swinging around to Webster. Trying to foul him. Trurian Jones finally gets the foul. That's his third. And they'll go back to the line with a 13-point lead. Dan's getting crop dusted over there. Dan, you got to start carrying a little bottle of Glade air freshener with you. Webster's first free throw is up and good. 2 out of 3 in the quarter. He's got 4 points on the night.
Hey, at least we're in the open air.
Biasi checks back in, as does Roundtree. 57.9 to go. And a 14-point lead. Webster's next free throw is up and good.
We're just trying to keep Dan Swishvogel on his toes. See? Barely.
Zimmerman looking to go coast to coast. Lays it off the glass and in. He's got 17. Doesn't seem like he's got that much. But
no, it doesn't.
17 for Josh Zimmerman. They give it to McCall across the timeline. 42 seconds left.
A little shove.
Back over top to Boston Black. Back out to Davis Black. I think the two taller guys are brothers.
I think Boston got the short end of the stick.
He don't look like any of them. He's got like surfer hair with a bandana. There's a foul called against Wallace.
And he's a foot shorter.
So Davis Black at the free throw line. He's got 17. First one on the way and good.
The big guys for Meadowbrook are very good basketball players.
Hey, Rob.
See you, Rob.
Rob changed his name. It has LL Bean on his jacket. Start calling Rob LL Bean. Davis Black nails the second free throw. He's got 19, and he ties Neff for game-high honors. 58-43. There's a runner in the lane by Zimmerman. 8 points in the quarter. It's a 13-point lead, 14 seconds left. Roush will foul Neff for some reason with 12.7.
Not sure. He fouled him, and then he put his hands up as if to say, I didn't do it. But he did it. That's right. If you're watching, you can watch it live on YouTube.
Action on Valentine's Day. And now the subs for Meadowbrook will come in, and Neff misses the free throw.
And Meadowbrook is going to clear the bench with 12 seconds remaining.
I think if I was a reserve and there was 12 seconds left, that's one possession. You're not going to shoot. I'd say, I'm good. I think I would just stay there.
I'm going to keep my shooting shirt on and call it a night.
Second free throw up by Neff is good. 12.7 left. Neff comes out of the ball game. And they'll come down. Big Red with the basketball, loses control of it. They'll give it off with 4 seconds left. They'll just run the clock out, and that'll be it. Final score, Meadowbrook 59, Steubenville 45. We'll be back with your stats and wrap-up coming up after these words.
If you love to drive and enjoy helping people, then join the team at Transmart USA. Drivers are needed for basic transportation to doctor's appointments, shopping, the airport, lab deliveries, ride for loved ones between home and nursing facilities. They'll drive as far as Columbus and Cleveland. Transmart USA has wheelchair-accessible vehicles. Contact Transmart today, 866-693-6900. A valid driver's license obviously required, and if you love to help people, Transmart USA has a driving position for you. Call them today, 866-693-6900, or look them up on Facebook, Transmart USA.
Your smile is one of the first things people notice about you. And if your teeth are stained and discolored, you may not be making a great first impression. That's where AP24 from New Skin can help. You don't need messy strips or costly trips to the dentist. All you need to do is brush twice a day to get results. To discover AP24 from New Skin for yourself, call 304-670-7120 today.
At Softite Community Federal Credit Union, you are part of a family. Softite is special because they give members an opportunity to own the financial institution where they do their saving and borrowing. At